Shaun White and Nina Dobrev have officially ended their engagement, closing the chapter on a 5-year relationship that fans had admired and followed closely. The news was confirmed on 11 September 2025, and while the announcement was short, the impact on the entertainment and sports world has been massive. This wasn't just another Hollywood romance. This was an unlikely pairing between one of the most legendary athletes of all time and an actress beloved by millions worldwide. And for years, their relationship looked like it might be unshakable. But now, it's over. Let's take a step back to see how we got here. Shaun White, known as the Flying Tomato in his early days for his signature red hair, became a household name in snowboarding. With 3 Olympic gold medals, countless X Games victories, and a reputation for pushing his sport to new heights, he wasn't just an athlete, he was a global icon. Nina Dobrev, meanwhile, rose to stardom as Elena Gilbert in the Vampire Diaries, becoming one of television's most recognizable faces. She went on to star in films, comedies, and dramas, building a career that showed she was more than just a teen drama star. On the surface, they came from completely different worlds, but somehow, when those worlds collided, it worked. The two met in 2019 at a Tony Robbins event in Florida, where they were both scheduled to appear. At first, it was a casual connection. But by early 2020, rumors began swirling, and when the pandemic lockdowns hit, they made the bold decision to move in together. Suddenly, the world was watching their love grow through home-cooked meals, silly Instagram posts, and joint adventures as they tackled life in quarantine. Fans loved the naturalness of it all. Here was a Hollywood actress and a superstar athlete doing what everyone else was doing during lockdown, making banana bread, cutting each other's hair, and sharing funny videos online. Their relationship felt refreshingly real. By the time life began returning to normal, Shaun and Nina were firmly established as one of Hollywood's golden couples. They traveled together, appeared on red carpets arm in arm, supported each other at professional milestones, and made no secret of their love. Shaun was often spotted at Nina's film premieres, while Nina was famously at his side during the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics, cheering him on in what would be the final competition of his legendary career. When Shaun retired, Nina was there to celebrate his legacy. When Nina was injured in a dirt bike accident in 2024, Shaun stayed by her side during her recovery. The support they gave each other wasn't just for the cameras, it seemed to be part of who they were as a couple. Then came October 2024. Shaun pulled off a proposal that instantly made headlines. He told Nina they were going to an event hosted by Anna Wintour and Vogue, but instead, he brought her to the Golden Swan restaurant in New York City. There, under a canopy of white roses, Shaun dropped to one knee and presented her with a 5-carat Lorraine Schwartz diamond ring. Nina was completely taken by surprise, describing the moment later as magical and admitting she was in shock when he asked. The engagement was celebrated by fans and media alike, with many calling them one of the most inspiring celebrity couples of their generation. But as we now know, just under a year later, the engagement has ended. The first signs were subtle. On 31st August 2025, they were seen together at a farmer's market in Los Angeles, still holding hands, still smiling. But then came Shaun's 39th birthday on 3rd September. Unlike past years, Nina made no public acknowledgement of it. A few days later, Nina walked the red carpet at the Toronto International Film Festival to promote her new film Eternity, but this time, fans noticed she wasn't wearing her engagement ring. Around the same time, her engagement announcement post quietly disappeared from the top of her Instagram page. For those who were paying attention, the writing was already on the wall. And then came a TikTok that set the internet buzzing. On 6th September, Nina posted a short video using audio about 10 other women trying to fix a man. At the time, it seemed like just another trend. But after the split was announced, fans flooded back to that video, interpreting it as a cryptic clue that all was not well in the relationship. It's worth noting that Nina has always been private about her personal life, so the TikTok stood out as unusually pointed. Whether or not it was intentional, it fueled speculation. On September 11th, the official confirmation dropped. Nina Dobrev and Shaun White had ended their engagement. A source close to them described it as a mutual decision, one that wasn't easy, but was made with love and respect. That phrasing matters. Unlike many celebrity breakups, there's no talk of betrayal, scandal, or drama. Instead, it suggests that after years together, they simply grew apart or realized their paths forward were no longer aligned. The public reaction has been emotional. Fans who watched their relationship unfold over 5 years expressed sadness and disbelief. Many remembered their favorite moments: Nina surprising Shaun during training, Shaun gushing about Nina in interviews, their playful Instagram posts. Others pointed out how gracefully they've always carried themselves, saying that if a breakup had to happen, at least it seemed to be handled with maturity. Still, heartbreak is heartbreak, and for fans, it feels like the end of a story they were rooting for. For Nina, who is 36, the focus will now likely return fully to her acting career. She has several projects in the works and continues to be a prominent figure in both Hollywood and on social media. For Shaun, life after competitive snowboarding has already been full, from business ventures to philanthropy, and this new chapter gives him space to continue building his post-sport identity. Both are strong individuals with thriving careers, and while their love story has ended, neither is defined solely by it. There are still unanswered questions. Did wedding planning create pressure? Did their different schedules make it too difficult to maintain? Was the engagement period itself more challenging than expected? Only Shaun and Nina know the full truth, and for now, they've chosen to keep those details private. What we do know is that their story was filled with joy, love, support, and memories that neither of them will forget. This split is a reminder that even the most seemingly perfect couples face challenges behind closed doors. Love is complicated, life is unpredictable, and sometimes the hardest but healthiest choice is to walk away. Shaun White and Nina Dobrev may no longer be engaged, but their relationship left a mark on fans who admired their openness, their fun spirit, and their devotion to each other during their time together. And as they now move forward on separate paths, the world will be watching, not for gossip, but to see what incredible things each of them does next. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.